Hello, grade 6. We're looking at multiplying numbers by 10 and 100. When we multiply numbers by 10, we actually move the digits one place to the left. When we divide by 10, we move the digits one place to the right. Now, you will have some maths teachers and probably even the Math Antics guy or some video people saying, you just move the decimal point. The decimal point stays still. It's actually the digits that move. It helps you with your understanding of place value. So you can still get the answer if you move the decimal point, but your understanding may not be as concrete as it should be. So here I have 48 times 10. If I have 48 times 1, it's going to give me 48. 48 times 10, I'm actually moving the digits one place to the left. So the 8 that's here, which is in the ones, it will move to the tens place. The 4 that was in the tens place would move to the hundreds. And there's nothing in the ones place, so that's where I put in the 0. So 48 times 1 is 48. 48 times 10 would be 480. So the digits actually move one place to the left. I could even have a decimal point there. And anything on the left-hand side of the decimal point are the whole numbers. Anything on the right are the bits left over. Not enough to make a whole. So in this case, I could have 48.0. It means nothing. So 480. I should think is the better answer, isn't it? 480. So if I come to this one, 48 times 100. I've got two zeros here. We know 48 times 1 is 48. 48 times 10 would be 480. So instead of moving these digits one place to the left, because we're dealing with hundreds, there's two zeros, we move them two places to the left. So if this was the ones, a bit hard to see, tens, hundreds, thousands, the 4 would jump 1, 2 over here, the 8 would jump 1, 2 places to here, and we need two zeros. So my answer would be 4,800. So it's the same with decimals, exactly the same. A little bit scary for some people. As some people would say on their videos, oh, you just move the decimal point. Yes, you can do that. You probably get the answer right, but your understanding may not be so brilliant. So let's just do the same steps as we did here. 3.5 times 10. I'm going to move the digits one place to the left. So the 3 comes into the tens place, which is now the 30. 5 was in the tenths. It's going to move to the ones. And that is my answer. I could put 0.0 or whatever you would like, but that's it. You moved the digits one place to the left. Let's just look at 3.5 times 10. If you move the decimal point, which is the opposite to the digits moving to the left, the decimal point will move one place to the right. So it jumps over and would end up here, 35. Yet same answer, but not great teaching, whoever's teaching you that. You will get the same answer. If it's easier to remember that, by all means, but just know the best way to learn is moving the digits. So in this case here, some teachers will say, oh, two zeros, you move the decimal, 1, 2 places over. I would say, no, keep the decimal still and move the digits 2 places this way. So the 4, which is in the ones, goes in the tens, and then the hundreds. The 8, which is in the tenths, jumps to the ones, and then the tens. And then I put in the 0. So in that case, I have 480. Now we're looking at division. Okay, it's just the opposite that we're doing. So let's have a look. I've got 48 times divided by 10. So again, that person would say the decimal, move the decimal. I say no, move the digits. So So 48. So they would say, the decimals here, you move the decimal one place to the left this time. It's the opposite. But I was saying, no, let's move the digits one place to the right. So here was my 48. That was like the 10 decimal. The whole number's on this side. I would say the digits move one place to the left. 8. And the 4 goes into that position. So the answer would be 4.8 or 4 and 8 tenths. This one here, going to do the same steps, except we're going to move the digits 2 places. To the left or right, what do you think? So here is my 48. And now I'm going to move, here's my decimal point there. I'm actually going to move the digits. The 8 goes into the tenths and jumps over one more into the hundredths. The 4 jumps over into the ones and then jumps into the tenths. Now that's saying 0.48. You'll get some teachers saying put a 0 in front of it, and the reason being is that sometimes that little decimal point might just look like a little dot. So 0.48 or 0 and 48 hundredths would be this answer for this one here. All right, give these ones a try using those same steps. All right, good luck.